This is Regina from Diary of a Psychic Healer. Today I'm going to be doing the third in a series of energy healing meditations. Like I've mentioned in the previous weeks, these meditations are meant to accompany my book, Chakra Healing Magick, where you can learn to ground yourself, clear your energy, bring light down from above to heal yourself, working on the aura and the chakras primarily. This book is based on 5 years of studies in energy healing and intuition. I was really lucky to be a student both at the College of Psychic Studies in London from I think probably 2010 to 2013. And I also did a 2-year energy healing course at the School of Intuition and Healing in London, graduating also in 2013. This book was published a few years after that, and basically it looks back on my time as a student healer and student angel intuitive. And my aim is to give you creative and fun techniques that you can use to awaken your intuition, to connect with your soul, with your spirit, bringing that energy down into your physical life, both for self-healing, so working on your mind, your body, your emotions, integrating and aligning your energy with, I guess, like the happiest version of your life. And also just working on ourselves in a way that's fun, engaging, and like very soothing. So the book is available on Amazon. I really hope you read it. Reach out if you have any questions. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our meditation. This week, I'm going to be guiding a meditation with archangels, which is what I've been doing pretty much for the last 10 or 12 years. Each of the archangels works on a different theme. So say you may have heard that Archangel Raphael is the healing angel, Archangel Michael is the protection, strength, and courage angel. Archangel Gabriel helps us connect with our intuition, work on our communication, and connect with our feelings more than anything. And Archangel Uriel is the angel that's kind of like a GPS, and he helps us find our way. These are the 4 main archangels, but there's also quite a few other angels that we can connect with. And like personally, I tend to connect with these 4 archangels and with Archangel Haniel, who has a little bit more of like feminine energy. I feel like she has 2 aspects. One that's a little bit of a female warrior, channeling red energy, kind of like a female counterpart to Archangel Michael. And she's also a very wonderful healing angel, working in tandem with Archangel Raphael to help heal ourselves. In terms of astrology, Haniel is associated with the moon, which relates to intuition, magic, connecting with your unconscious. And she also relates to Venus, which is love, romance, and more than anything, kind of like the willpower and drive that we put into our lives. Because Venus tells us what we want and kind of pushes us in that direction. Those are the 5 angels that come up most often in my book. And there's a specific chapter in the book, which is the chapter on crystal magic for self-healing, where we look at how we can bring together angel meditations, crystals, and tarot to heal the aura. I don't want to go into it in too much detail because it's explained throughout the course of the book, but basically a tarot deck has 4 suits. So it has a suit of wands, which relates to fire. It has a suit of cups, which relates to water, emotions, feelings. The suit of swords, which relates to air, thinking, communication. And the suit of pentacles, which relates to like practical things, money, work, productivity, setting goals, and having a routine. These 4 elements are also found in the 4 layers of the aura. So the physical aura, emotional aura layer, mental aura layer, and spiritual aura layer. And each of the 4 main archangels relates to one of the elements. So for example, Archangel Michael relates to fire, Archangel Uriel relates to earth, Archangel Gabriel relates to water, and Archangel Raphael relates to air. Archangel Haniel comes in at the end to help us connect with our intuition, with our spirits, and bring like your spiritual energy down from the upper layers of your soul into your physical body. And in a way, whether we're healing the aura or connecting with tarot cards to kind of get a sense of why we feel the way we feel, we can bring the angels and the cards together in our healing work, whether it's in a personal healing session, because I do energy healing sessions with the angels that are based on tarot cards. It's not a tarot reading, doesn't predict the future, but what we look at is how the cards make you feel. And we start with a guided meditation that lasts almost 40 minutes. The images in the meditation are based on the tarot cards, and then bringing energy healing into the mix. I don't want to confuse you with too much information because it's explained a little bit slower in the book. And my intention today is to do a guided meditation with the archangels, the 5 angels that I mentioned, and to start incorporating tarot cards into the meditation. I won't be describing each of the cards during the meditation, but the elements in the meditation will be based on the cards. So for example, if I were to pull the 2 of Swords, which you can see here, I might talk about like unblocking your heart so that you can see a little bit better, because as you can see here, she has her arms crossed and her eyes are blindfolded. And this card tells us that we can see our way through any decisions that we make based on our emotions, our heart connection, and our intuition a little bit more than the rational mind. And so if that card were to come up during the session, I would bring it into the meditation in a way. I want to show another one. All of the cards I'm looking at have swords, so I want to bring up a different energy. This is the card of the Sun, and it relates to the major arcana, which reflect qualities or archetypes that we can draw on to find success in our daily lives. So for example, here this card, the number on it is 19. The 19 has a specific numerology, and like this energy of the sun shining through will help us get through some situations which might be a little bit more difficult in our cards and in our life. I'll talk about that a little bit more in the future. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get started with the meditation. My intention is to guide a meditation that's fun and easy to follow. And one, which will draw on the energy of the magician, which you can see here. And basically here what we're doing is we're guiding, I'm guiding you through a meditation where you ground yourself, connect with the earth, bring light down from above. So that's why arms are pointing up and down, as above, so below. And we're going to start to activate the energy of the 4 elements, which you can see on the table in the Magician card. So the Cups is water, which relates to emotions, relationships, intuition. The Pentacle is being practical and productive in our daily lives, related to the element of earth. There's a Wand, which relates to fire, which is creativity, intuition that's kind of more inspired, and like you have a flash or an illumination and you kind of know what you need to do, and lots of enthusiasm to follow through. And then we have the Sword, which relates to air. So it's being able to communicate your thoughts, think your way through different situations. And the intention of this meditation and of my book in general, Chakra Healing Magick, is to work on energy healing of ourselves, to work on the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical body. So it's the different layers of the aura, and to start to develop our connection with our higher self, which is the energy that we draw on, or the connection that we draw on when we activate that Magician card. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope I didn't lose you with that explanation. The meditation will last about 25 minutes. If you can't do the whole thing right now, feel free to come back later. It'll be recorded and you'll be able to watch it here on my Facebook page, Diary of a Psychic Healer. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to ask you to sit on a chair with your feet flat on the ground. You can have your hands on your legs with the palms facing upwards. And you're going to start taking a few deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling gently and deeply. You're going to see and feel as a wave of white light comes down from above. It flows through your energy field. And it starts to rinse the room where you're sitting, flowing through the walls, the ceiling, the floors, any furniture. It flows through your physical body, top down. And you're going to see and feel as that wave of white light goes down through the floor into the earth. You're going to set the intention for that wave of white light to clear the space around you, releasing the energy of thoughts, interactions, emotions, conversations that may have been had in that area, and sending it all to the center of the earth, where a large bonfire receives that energy and transmutes it. You continue to breathe deeply, bringing your attention back to your heart chakra in the center of your chest. You're going to see and feel as your heart chakra lights up, bright green, bright pink, or bright purple. With every breath, that light turns on a little bit more. And with every exhale, you send that colorful energy down through your central column, seeing as it reaches the bottom of your column where your root chakra is. It divides in two. It goes down through your legs, out the bottoms of your feet, into the ground. Continue to inhale and exhale at your normal pace. And very slowly, you're going to bring your attention down to the bottoms of your feet. And you're going to feel as two energy centers open up, one on each foot. You're going to imagine that grounding roots grow out of the bottoms of your feet into the earth. You can imagine these as roots on a very large tree. They go through layers and layers of dirt, rock, lava. And you're going to imagine that you connect with a beautiful cave in the center of the earth. And that cave has the four elements. There's a bonfire, there's a river, there's a bit of a breeze, and you can also see crystals in different formations. And you can feel the spirit of nature in that cave. It has very warm, loving energy. And you're going to look for a very large rose quartz crystal, a pink crystal, that's full of the energy of unconditional love. You imagine your grounding roots connecting with that crystal. And when you connect with that crystal, it's going to start to change colors, turning yellow, turning into citrine crystal, which helps to clear the mental aura layer, fill you with optimism, with excitement, with happiness. It becomes completely clear and transparent, a clear quartz, activating the energy of clarity, of focus, and a very clear communication with your intuition, with your angels, with your guides. And then it circles back to that pink rose quartz energy, activating the energy of unconditional love and comfort. before finally settling on a violet color, purple, the energy of amethyst, which somehow encompasses all of these energies. Violet helps us transmute, helps us heal at a deeper emotional level. And you may see and feel that this crystal in the earth flickers, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of purple, a little bit of pink, and a little bit of rainbow color in that clear quartz. You imagine that crystalline energy flowing up through the roots. It comes in through the bottoms of your feet, goes up through your ankles, your thighs, continues up your legs, connects with your heart chakra, and it starts to fill your heart chakra with that crystalline energy. You continue to breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling. And you let go. Continue to breathe deeply, keeping your attention on your heart. And you're going to imagine now that a white light comes down from the highest level of heaven. It flows through the universe, approaching our galaxy, approaching our solar system. It flows in through your crown chakra, goes down through your brow, your throat, your heart. And today you're going to bring it down to your solar plexus, which is a yellow sun in the upper abdomen where the rib cages meet. And this is where we're going to activate the energy of our personal power, confidence. And you're going to ask that your ability to shine with love and with confidence is fully activated in the world. Continue to breathe deeply. That energy starts to circle down towards your sacral chakra, which is an orange energy center under your belly button. And here we're going to ask for an activation of water to flow through our energy body, through your aura, through your chakras. And an aquamarine energy, a light blue, starts to flow through your sacral chakra, clearing your sacral chakra completely. That energy continues to flow down towards your root chakra at the base of your spine, which is the red energy center that connects you with Mother Earth, that grounds you, that gives you vitality and physical support. You're going to imagine a bright red flower at the base of your spine. And today you're going to imagine it with 6, 7, or 8 petals. And there are different ways to heal and activate our chakras. Today we're going to connect with tarot cards, which is an energy that we want to channel. And the card that I've pulled for all of us is the King of Pentacles. I'm putting it on the screen, but you don't need to open your eyes. Basically, we see a man, a king, sitting on a throne. He has a very beautiful pentacle with him, which represents material security, but the 5 points on the pentacle represent the elements: fire, air, earth, and water. And the point on the top is his connection with spirit, with his higher self, with a divine masculine and feminine, both. And this card tells us that when we activate, heal, and work on all levels of the soul, spirit, mind, and body, we can access this energy. Your soul, from an energy healing point of view, is like a beautiful shining light above your crown chakra. And it has all of the talents, all of the experience that you've brought with you from past lives, from ancestors, from your family. Some of those talents were developed with joy, with ease. Some of them were developed through hardship. And today you're going to ask that the archangels, especially Haniel, who works on the solar chakra, which is a soul star chakra above the head, that she start to feel that part of your energy field, that shining light above your head, with a very soft ray of pink light, which helps to soften any difficult experiences that your soul may have had in another life, in this life, and any fears or worries that keep you from connecting with that energy. You imagine beautiful blue and pink lights coming alive in your heart chakra, activating the center of that pentacle. On your feet, connecting you with Mother Earth. In your palms, activating the sides of that pentacle. And then that beautiful bright shining light about 6 to 8 inches above your head. And here we're going to intend for the energy of the King of Pentacles to start to awaken in your aura, in your chakras. And a lot of this is going to come together in your solar plexus chakra, which is that yellow sun in your upper abdomen, filling you with confidence and knowing that when you ask your intuition for help, for guidance, that the messages you receive will help you through your next steps, and that the angels and your own soul and spirit will also give you a really big oomph to carry you through any obstacles, changes of directions, or uncertainties. This card in particular takes our mental framework like out of the box completely. So you're going to start to release any ideas of what works, what doesn't, because often those conclusions are based on an incomplete picture of the situation and how it unfolded. And we might dismiss a perfectly good option or solution because we're not sure or we're not aware of what may or may not have contributed to success and failure in the past. So you're going to see and feel as this energy wipes away any mental blocks that keep you from opening doors that will bring in lots of light, lots of love, lots of prosperity, lots of opportunities. And you bring your attention down to your root chakra at the base of your spine, to your foot chakras, which connect you with Mother Earth. And you're going to imagine and feel that the energy of the King of Pentacles starts to settle in your heart chakra, your root chakra, and your foot chakras. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. When we ask for divine guidance, or we ask our intuition for help to illuminate us, we're connecting with the energy of the kings and queens in tarot cards, or like in the spiritual dimensions. And that's where openness to creative solutions comes in. That's where abundance comes in. And today we're going to be working a lot with our physical body because we pulled Pentacles, which relates to the physical aura layer and the thing, like the part of our aura that's closest to the physical world. And we're also going to be working with the mental aura layer, which is in the middle of your aura. On the very outermost circle, you have spiritual energy, fire, then you have air and mind, then you have emotions and water, and then you have physical body and material aura layer. By working with the mental aura layer, we're starting to open, release, let go of beliefs, ideas, thought patterns, behavioral patterns that we've adopted ourselves throughout life, that we've learned from family, or that we've learned from our culture. And this card in particular, the one that I've pulled, which is the Seven of Swords, it's a funny card because on one level, we see a man that's like escaping from somewhere, carrying 5 swords and leaving 2 behind. He's trying to do as much as he can, but his arms aren't big enough to carry all 7 swords. And in this healing session, I'm choosing to interpret that all 7 swords are his. And here it's a little bit a mix of the size of his physical body, how broad his arms are, and his mentality that keeps him from taking all 7 or experiencing all 7 opportunities, and staying a little bit smaller with 5. Basically, it's pushing our mental outset so that we can imagine more and embrace more. And that mental openness translates into physical and material results. And in this moment, we're going to imagine that yellow light comes down from above, clearing your aura from the outside to the inside. And you're going to set the intention for that yellow light to completely heal and release any mental blocks, ideas, beliefs, and conclusions that you may have formed in this life or any other life that keep you from connecting with all of your spiritual energy, with angels, with higher dimensions and higher realms, and bringing that energy down to earth where it can flow into your life with a lot of ease and a lot of grace. We see and feel the energy of fire circling around us. This is Archangel Michael, who channels the energy of fire, clearing your spiritual aura layer, clearing your mental aura layer. And he works in tandem with Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing, intuition, and the angel that channels the energy of air, to continue to clear the mental layer of your aura. Inhale and exhale deeply. You're going to imagine that the angels take a really big box out of your aura, and you're going to see and feel that a lot more light flows into your energy field. And that energy and that light starts to filter in through your hips, your thighs, your lower back, your upper back, your abdomen, your heart, your shoulders, your arms, flowing into your physical body. And that light starts to take root in all of your cells. And with this energy, you're going to feel a lot more optimism in your daily life, curiosity, and the curiosity will help you find new solutions to the problems or issues that you've been facing time and time again. And you're going to be filled with an energy of enthusiasm and fire so that you can see any ups and downs, changes of directions, or obstacles as elements in a game that you're playing to get ahead and to have fun. This spiritual energy, this fire, will help you grow energetically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, so that any difficulties that you do run into shrink over time, because your full self is starting to emerge, and what once seemed humongous is now becoming a little bit smaller. Inhale and exhale deeply. We're going to bring one last ray of light down from above, clearing your aura top down. We thank the angels for this energy healing session. And please remember that the energy healing is energetic, so it really doesn't matter if logically you don't follow the different aura layers or what they represent. It's more the intention to heal mind, body, emotions, and spirit. We can do that with tarot cards, we can do that with crystals, we can do that by connecting with angels, or we can do that by running light through the chakras. Today's meditation was a little bit more based on the ins and outs of the aura and the tarot deck. But what really makes you heal is the intention that you set to do so at the beginning of the meditation. So you start moving around a little bit, releasing any tension from your physical body. You're going to ask for one last ray of light to come down from above, flowing through your body, top down, going out of the bottoms of your feet into the ground, releasing it into the earth. You thank that light, knowing that you can reconnect whenever you'd like. And with this, you've switched off your intuitive sensors. That light flows through all of your chakras, shutting them off one by one. Crown chakra, violet light switches off. Brow chakra, indigo light switches off. Throat chakra, light blue energy switches off. Your heart chakra switches off also, that pink or green energy. Your solar plexus switches off, the yellow sun in your upper abdomen. Your sacral chakra switches off, that orange light under your belly button turns off. And we're going to leave just the root chakra, that red flower at the base of your spine, illuminated, because it connects you with Mother Nature and gives you lots of energy. We thank the angels for the healing. Your aura comes back to its normal size, which is an arm's length above you, below you, around you. And finally, you're going to see and feel that you receive a beautiful cloak, like a little Red Riding Hood cloak, maybe it's red, or a Merlin cloak and it's purple. You fasten it under your chin, you put the hat on, the sleeves go down to your wrists, and the length of the cloak goes down to your ankles. And this protects your aura, your intuition, shielding your energy, so that you can fully shut off your intuition and be less sensitive to the emotions of other people around you and to any stress. We all still have empathy, we all still have our connection through the heart with our angels. What this does is it makes it easier for anyone who thinks of themselves as an empath, someone who's very sensitive to their surroundings, to be able to work with their intuition, with their healing abilities, without having that intuition and that sensitivity be overwhelming. So I hope you enjoyed the meditation. I'm going to take a picture of the 3 cards that came up and I'm going to leave them in the comments. This is from the Rider-Waite deck. So this was the last card that came up, bringing fire into your aura, the Page of Wands. The second card was the 7 of Swords. So this person who's trying to carry 7 swords and only gets away with carrying 5. And here what we did was work on our mind, our beliefs, our outlook, so that we can realize that we can have all 7 and not settle for less. And then finally, the one that we began the meditation with is the King of Pentacles. Tarot is one of my favorite healing tools, but it's like a little bit complicated because there are 78 cards. And each of them kind of like pings your soul and your spirit or your aura on a different level. I usually try and keep any tarot meditations as simple as possible without describing the card or words, like fitting into your aura, and just letting the images kind of guide the session. Like I mentioned, I do tarot healing meditations online and in person in Mexico City if you happen to be here. Please reach out if you're interested. And for those of you who are interested in working with energy healing crystals, intuition, or tarot in your daily lives, you can find my book in the link that will be posted in the description for this video, Chakra Healing Magick. It's for sale on Amazon in a bunch of countries around the world. And it guides you through how to channel energy, how to ground yourself, what the different chakras and aura layers represent, and how we can bring crystal magic, especially tarot and other creative techniques into our healing sessions. So I hope you enjoyed that. And in the future, I'll go back to doing meditations that are a little bit more simple, intuitive, and kind of like free-flowing on these live streams. But I did want to give you a taste of what that tarot healing is like. So reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.